Drew Sidora recognizes Ralph Pittman embarrassed her for this reason. Drew Sidora is talking about that episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 15 Episode 14 while going through her divorce from Ralph Pittman. In case you missed it, Drew hosted a mental health retreat on August 13th in honor of her sister Allison. When Ralph arrived, Drew on The Real Housewives of Atlanta after show was informed by a producer that the event start on a strange note because Ralph hugged every woman in the room before he to you. Continue reading to find out what Drew and a few other Atlanta women thought of the occasion and what Drew thought of Ralph's decision to call it quits on his marriage. Drew Sidora felt embarrassed and awkward with Ralph Pittman. Drew reflected that the mental health retreat happened during an interesting time for both her and Ralph. Regardless, of course when you see your husband, you want him to greet you, she remarked on the RHOA after show. I was quite looking forward to. Even though it took a lot of work, I think we did a fantastic job putting it all together. I was so happy to see him that I was like, you're here. And I was like, oh, okay, after he finished. A little uncomfortable, a little ashamed, but not really sure why. However, Drew continued, that day we were a little off. It was a bad day, I won't lie. The two weren't agreeing on a lot of things and just weren't communicating effectively, she said, without going into further detail. To learn more about the hugging incident and Kenya Moore's thoughts on it, watch the entire RHOA after show footage above. In part, she warned, don't treat your wife badly. Don't handle her in that manner. Avoid embarrassing her.